Hello again. Mozambique's former finance minister, Manuel Chang, is awaiting a court decision on whether he will be extradited to his home country of the United States. Manuel has been in custody in South Africa since 2018. He's alleged to have signed the illegal sovereign guarantees allowing the contracting of $2 billion, also known as the hidden debt. Last November, a high court in Johannesburg overturned the decision of Justice Minister Ronald Lamola to extradite Chang to Mozambique and order that Chang should be extradited to the United States instead. But the Mozambican government has since brought an appeal directly to the South African Constitutional Court, as well as an application for leave to appeal the Joburg High Court decision. Now, meanwhile, Chang remains in a South African prison. Well, let's discuss the latest now and look ahead with the leading Mozambican human rights defender, Professor Adriano Nuvunga. He's the director of Mozambique Center for Democracy and Development. He's also the chairperson of the Forum for Monitoring the Budget, which is an NGO coalition of 21 Mozambican organizations that want Chang to be extradited to the United States. Prof. Nuvunga, good afternoon, and thank you very much for your time. First up, do you have any idea yet when this case will now be heard in court, the appeal by the Mozambican government against Chang's extradition to the U.S.?
Yes, the Mozambique authorities, they have applied directly to the CONCON, the Constitutional Court in South Africa, to appeal against the decision from the Supreme Court. And we, as the FMO, we have until the 26th of January to present our affidavit denying that the Constitutional Court will give a proceeding for them to appeal, because we think at the moment everything has been said, nothing has changed. So the best would be to expedite Manuel Chang to the United States of America.
So how far are you in putting together your affidavit as the forum that you must submit to the Constitutional Court here in Johannesburg by the 26th of this month?
We are working, we are consulting with all relevant stakeholders here in Mozambique, with our lawyers in South Africa and in the region as well. And all is going very well, that very soon we will submit our affidavit.
Are you confident still in your case that Mr. Chang must not be sent back home, but to the U.S.?
More than ever. And this is because, as I've indicated in the past, there is no proof that Mozambique authorities will try Manuel Chang. Nothing has changed here, not only in terms of the Manuel Chang case, but the overall $2 billion trial here in Mozambique. It is not serious. It is allowing the big fish, those who have taken the most important decisions, to escape justice. And with this happening, we definitely think that the best for justice to be served is to send Manuel Chang to America.
Some people get a bit confused on this matter. Manuel Chang is implicated in that $2 billion hidden debt, that so-called hidden debt. But there's a trial underway in Mozambique. He's not part of that, involving 19 people, including the son of the former president of Mozambique, Armando Emilio Guebuza. That's Mr. Ndambe Guebuza. So don't you think that if he went to Mozambique, he'll then be charged and be part of this trial?
The people are right to be confused, because if the trial in Mozambique is taking place, Manuel Chang should have been the very first person to be taken to court. But he is not part of those that are being tried at the moment. Remember, when Manuel Chang was detained in South Africa and wrote to Dubai, he was a free man in Mozambique. And the people that are being tried at the moment, they were already being indicted. But Manuel Chang was not part of that process. So Manuel Chang is part of the big fish that is being allowed by the Mozambique justice system to escape. Therefore, it's important that, given that he was detained in South Africa, he is being sent where he will face a serious process. Because if he is sent back here, he will be given a red carpet, and nothing serious is going to happen in terms of justice.
Okay, thank you very much for that update and your views once more. Professor Adriano Nuvunga, he's of course chairing what is known as the Forum for Monitoring the Budget in Mozambique, which is an NGO coalition of 21 organizations who are opposed for the extradition of the former Finance Minister of Mozambique, Manuel Chang, back home, but they want him to be extradited to the United States. A court here in South Africa is going to make that decision, and the Forum will be submitting its opposing affidavit, as it says, before the 26th of January. That's sometime next week.